If you want to keep flying your drone, you'll need to get it registered with the CASA.
That's correct. Yeah. Good morning, Janie. Yeah, drones are becoming very popular now, not only for recreation but also for work purposes. They're not just flying cameras. They're used in several areas, including agriculture and all areas of industry. So the Civil Aviation Safety Authority has now made it a requirement for all work drones to be registered. Registrations open on September 30, and they'll be required by the end of January 2021. But even if you're flying just for fun and you have a drone that's 250 grams or heavier, you still need to get that registered as well. So you need to provide things like your name, the type of drone, the serial number, the weight, and also pass an operator accreditation. So what that means is you need to watch a video online, pass a quiz, just to basically tell CASA that you understand the rules. So but for recreational users, you have till May 2022 to actually register your drone. And the reason CASA is doing this, drones are becoming very popular. A lot of people are buying drones and flying drones. This is a move to make it more safer and also to make people fly more responsibly. It's like there's accountability now. It's like the registration on your car. You can't get away with doing things in your car because it's registered. The same thing will apply here for drones. They're not going to have big registration plates, but if there is a drone that's found to be involved in some kind of incident, it'll be very easy to trace back to the owner through this registration.
Yeah, well, it makes sense, doesn't it? And Steve, it is a case of go big or go home, isn't it, for Apple with the launch of the 5G iPhone 12. The company reportedly manufacturing more than 75 million units for sale on day one of the release. When's day one?
Yeah, well, day one should be, I think, around late October, early November. They have been delayed. We've discussed that in the past by the COVID crisis. They're making up for lost time, though. They're manufacturing more than 75 million units to be ready for sale on day one. Now, this is a huge launch. This is probably one of the biggest iPhone launches we're going to see. Number one reason is because it's Apple's first 5G device. And there's also a new design and new screen sizes. So it is going to be quite a change for the iPhone that customers are really anticipating. A lot of customers are waiting to upgrade to the new device. Or they've already had a pretty big year despite all the dramas of COVID. They've still sold more than 55 million devices just in the first 6 months of 2020. And they're hoping they can finish off the year with a bang as well. With the 5G iPhone 12, which we should see in about another 6 weeks.
And TCL has launched a range of new products at the virtual IFA Tech Trade Show. You would have been there?
Yeah, I would have been in Berlin right now. Yeah, that's a big tech trade show that's held every year. And TCL, one of the big companies that you'll notice, they're a TV manufacturer. More recently, they've released some smartphones as well. But they're big technologies in displays. And in particular, they showcase this amazing new technology called a rollable display. So we've seen a lot of smartphones that are now foldable to give you that larger screen when you need it. Well, instead of having a fold, what the rollable to smartphone does, if you just extend it on the right edge, the screen rolls out of the body of the smartphone and gives you that larger display when you need it. And then when you're done, it simply rolls back into the body and then returns to the size of a normal smartphone. So this is just yet another new technology that's going to provide for customers a larger screen when we need it. So rather than a foldable phone, you'll soon be having a rollable phone.